Hi everyone. Given A is related to B if and only if A plus B equals 2n, where A, B, and n are integers, we're going to prove that R is an equivalence relation on the set Z, on the integers. And we have two equivalence classes. So we're going to prove it's an equivalence relation by doing reflexive, symmetric, and transitive. So for reflexive, we need to prove that A is related to A if and only if A plus A equals 2n. So basically we have 2A equals 2n, so it is reflexive. I never can spell reflexive. Reflexive. All right. And then for symmetry, A is related to B if and only if A plus B equals 2n. And then we also have B plus A must also equal 2n. So basically, this is A is related to B. So that's symmetric. All right. And for transitive, we're going to say that A is related to B if and only if A plus B equals 2n, and B is related to C if and only if, we have to add the C here, if B plus C equals 2m. And we're going to let m in, and all of this, the m is all integers. So combining this, we get A plus B plus B plus C equals 2n plus 2m. So we get A plus C equals 2n plus 2m minus 2b, because there's two b's here. We want it to look like that. So we can factor out a 2 here, get n plus m minus b, and call this p. And p is also going to be in the integers. So we get A plus C equals 2p, where p is an integer, hence R is transitive. So this is transitive. I'll just put a check mark here. And since we have reflexive, and we have symmetric, and we have transitive, that equals an equivalence relation. And your two equivalence classes basically is your even numbers and your odd numbers. You just plug in your even and odd numbers. Two odd numbers, when you add two odd numbers, that can be divided by 2. The sum of two odd numbers is even number, so it's divisible by 2. Remember, 2n means it's divisible by 2. So your two classes are your even numbers, so ... say -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, ... And then your odd numbers. And your odd numbers aren't going to include 0. Oh, these are your odd numbers. Oh, what am I doing? So basically, let me erase this. I'm just writing all the numbers. So your even numbers would start, let's say, with -4, -2, 0, 2, and 4, ... And then your even numbers, or your odd numbers would be ... -3, -1, 1, 3, and so forth, ... All right. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.